of the science class, Nats 108. I'm here interviewing my mother, Judy Wheeler, to see what she knows and what she thinks about DARE as a program. So, Judy Wheeler, do you know what DARE is?
I don't know exactly what the initials stand for, but I know it has some reference to drug use.
Okay, well, I'm just going to read what the DARE website provides as their just sort of an overview and then a description of what they are for. So, DARE's primary mission is to provide children with the information and skills they need to live drug-free and violence-free. And then the description they have is DARE, so DARE stands for Drug Abuse Resistance Education, is a collaborative program in which local law enforcement and local schools join together to educate students about the personal and social consequences of substance abuse and violence. And it's designed to be delivered sequentially from grades K through 12. So with that being said, I'm assuming that your kids didn't go through DARE, so me.
No, you did not go through DARE.
Okay, yeah, that's what I thought too, but it's hard to remember. So, based on what you know about DARE, do you think it's a smart choice for schools to include it in their curriculum? Why or why not?
I think it's probably a good idea. Education is always a good idea, and the more you know about something and the better informed you are on the consequences, the less likely you would be to do drugs, hopefully. Growing up, we just always talked about it in our household, and not that my parents really knew anything about drugs, they just knew they were bad, and so they just told us not to do drugs. But yeah, I think it would be good to have in schools.
Okay, so you think that it'd probably be better to have more concrete facts from people that know, because like I know you probably didn't do drugs, but
No.
so the fact that your parents told you it was bad, I mean that was a good idea of them, but you think it might be better if you had more concrete facts about what the effects were and what the consequences were.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, I've seen some documentaries on, like, meth, for instance, and before I had seen that documentary, I had no idea how highly addictive it was and how trying it once could cause you to be addicted. So I think if people know that, they're going to be less likely to try it the first time. If they don't know, they'll go, oh, I'm experimenting. What's the big deal? Let's try it. Well, and then you end up being addicted. So, yeah, I think, yeah.
And one other thing here. So a lot of people that are opposed to DARE are saying that it sort of gives kids this idea of drugs before they really need to know about it, or maybe it will cause them to even try it. What do you think that's a valid point, or do you think it maybe depends on a certain case, or?
No, I don't think that's valid. I think if a kid is going to do drugs, whether they're in the DARE program or not, they're going to try them. It depends on their social economic status, their siblings, their neighborhood, outside influences in their life. So,
Okay.
yeah.
Great. Well, thank you so much, Judy, for being my subject of this interview. Everything you said is really helpful to the DARE project at school at Edgewood. So thank you so much.
You're welcome.